something. And I expect the same thing from you out there. It's just your patience, your realization of these things, and when you realize it, set yourself out there. Set yourself out there if you can, and make your point. Make your point of what you've realized. Make your point on what you also know. Stand on your grounds. You don't need a third party or anybody. You stand on your grounds and make your point. And I'm sure you will make an impact, on somebody out there. Nobody I'm not sending or asking, no. What I'm saying is, in your individual state, if you have become aware of something, don't keep it in and keep holding on to it, making excuses. And no. You have to be able to sort of be able to say things as they are meant to be said. Not in a bad way, but yes, somehow being able to say the things that you want to say, put it right, and have your senses there for you every time, and not get carried away. I am trying my best to explain as much as I can, but sometimes I know I could lose sight of what I want to say. God is unique. The idea of God shows the sense of my existence, because there is a God. That is why I exist, because I believe I came or I exist because of that. I don't know whether there is a God or that's a different thing, and whether God is been found to be some burning fire somewhere. No, I don't know about that. Whether he's a person, no, I don't know about that. All I know is when I was born and how I grew to realize life. And I'm willing to share the ideas and hope that the idea of people using religion and trapping people using religion, and somehow their calm approach or presentation or deceptive state of appearance will keep, I don't think it's a good thing. I don't think that's how things should be. So I don't think that's how things should be. I think that if we really want to make life be good for us, then we have to do the best that we can to sort of expose the evil and make the good things be there for us. We must make the right choices. We mustn't feel down or limited in any way. We must say yes when we have to say yes. We must be able to stand strong, firm in our ways as very independent. Actually, we can have a peaceful life. We need a peaceful life. But if somebody is, presenting things that may look very friendly to you, and yet in that friendly approach, he ends up, opening you up or feeding you with things that traps you, things that make you feel guilty, things that can possibly make you feel bad or turn your life into something else, then we have to watch out. We have to watch out for these things. Our life should not be wasted on anything. I'll end it here. I'm already having a brain shut or brain dead issue here. I don't know what it is, what the spirit taking over is, but I don't know. My brains are going off now. I can straighten up the issues I want to straighten up as well as I want to. Before I end up deviating from the whole topic, I will shut it here and wait for the next tape. And I'm telling you, the next tape, as you listen, they might be in pieces and joined together. But if you see any chapter, follow through the chapter, listen carefully what I've put through. And I trust you will be able to get a clue of what it is that being said here. Bit by bit, you will begin to know that you even share more ideas with me, and you didn't even know that you and I agreed on so many things. But sometimes we are hidden in our private life. It become private to us. We keep it to ourselves, and we don't want people to know. We sort of feel that it will make us look bad, or it will make it give us a bad presentation. Yeah, that can be the case, but doesn't make it right. Whatever to you that may be wrong, the things that you may see as wrong may not be necessarily be wrong. Sometimes your view of it being wrong because that is the norm. That is something that the whole world somehow have agreed to. So you can't look at elsewhere. That doesn't make it right. It doesn't matter whether it feels right, but it does not necessarily make it right. I feel comfortable naked on my own, not in front of others, or others who are not welcome, or they are not part of my life in any way. And it's normal, even in the hidden, but it depends on the state that I'm in, So, in the same sense, I may choose something that you may not choose. I may be interested in things that you may not be interested in those things. So it is something that we have to know that life comes with varieties, and those varieties are suitable for certain people, that really accounted for that, are interested in that thing. So it's not about what I want and what you don't want. It's about what life is made up of, and what you accept, and what you like, and what is good for you. And you don't have to you don't have to limit yourself to those things. There's a fear of law and all disciplinary issues and capital punishment that has been set aside to stand in the way of life in so many ways. But that's just how things are. But it does not stop you from developing your mental mind to know the truth. If you can practice it practically, have the way of doing it, you can mentally do it. You can mentally build your mind in such a state that whether the world is judging you, whether that person is judging you, you don't give a damn about what the judgment is coming from. At the end of the day, your mind is solidly built to like whatever you like and get whatever you get, and you don't feel guilty, and you don't make guilt eating you up. You didn't even make, your conscience fall away into some kind of, jargon words. You accept life the way you see fit. You don't make guilt eat you up, because the day guilt takes over your life, you're dead. A dead person, that's why you feel guilt coming into your life. But we don't need guilt, and we don't need anything deceptive which won't have any impact or good impact to our life. And that's what I believe that making this tape should bring about. Making this video can sort of touch the points that I make, expose the things that I feel they're unnecessary and makes lives horrible and bad. I want to be able to do as much as I can for people to understand that my view of life is quite the contrary. It's not of what people might think. It's not because of the Bible that my views have become that. But somehow there's a realization somehow of my life of seeing that this is what is important. So any suitable approach to Relationship is what I choose.